Hey guys, stopped by the environmental center. This dude's outside. Came to say hello, but he didn't want to be on camera. I asked if I could take his picture, and he turned around on me, so that's all you're gonna get. That's the hog here, but this place is awesome. It's conservation for the local Jim Thorpe area, wildlife and land. Pretty cool stuff here, and they do like hawk feedings, education on ecology and environment. And a couple years ago, actually, for Earth Day, they do a big celebration downtown by the train station, and it's really cool. And our booth was representing this environmental center, so our proceeds went to benefit this place. And we did pretty good. And we served cake and sold t-shirts and then gave out information about the environmental center. So lots of good people in this community, and so it's just beautiful some parts, but man, Jim Thorpe is like slowly becoming the tourist attraction. Trains and mining, and instead of like celebrating Jim Thorpe, the Olympian, the hero, you know, justice was served, and recognition for minorities and beautiful accomplishment, things like that. And it's like just turned into a big money maker, pollution and noise, and too much misappropriated money in this community, that's for sure. And so dealing with social services in the local area, it's my mission to help expose some of these failing and broken agencies and just advocate for others, help be a voice for the voiceless, hope for the hopeless, face for the faceless, name for the nameless, useful for the useless, noticed for the ignored, and things like that. Anybody suffering, whatever, I'm on a mission. That's my course of study online, is natural, holistic, Ayurvedic, Reiki, energy healing, QHHT, factoring in biophysics, numerology, astrology, planetary events, you name it. Everything plays a part to whole health, mind, body, and spirit, soul, without all the judgment, the labels, the discrimination, the separation, the division, the untruths, the illusions, the misconceptions, the lack of education. This is the revolution, kids. In my generation, pioneers in the mosh pits, so watch out. Love you guys. It is Tuesday, June 25th, 2019. I had my court custody hearing this morning in front of the, well, they titled them master mediator, kind of at a conference table, and they're very poker-faced and don't really release what their determination is until a couple months from now, which will be the official court hearing. So it's going to be a while, and kind of give their recommendation in the interim of what should happen. So again, I represented myself. I reminded myself to breathe and think and pause and ask God and my guides and angels to help provide the insight and give me the words to use to speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Good, bad, ugly, beautiful, and brutal, real, authentic, so that justice can prevail and wrongs can be righted and truth can expose deception, and healing can thus occur by reuniting mother and child in the truth and the way it was meant to be, and learning lessons from the experience in an attempt to move forward together in unity harmony, happiness, peace, freedom, no division, separation, miscommunication, judgment, hatred, blaming, name-calling, controlling, manipulating, deceiving, and just, it's got to stop. So that's what I'm about, and I'm going to stay real. And I love you guys out there, my virtual family. You know who you are. Your support means everything, your wisdom, your guidance. You guys got it right, and that's why I vouch for you on my channel. It's like tried, tested, approved, you know. These people are real, they're authentic, they're awesome, they're not going to bullshit you. And they muster the courage up just like me to get on screen and speak the truth and share what they have learned. And shout out to my light workers out there too. We also have to be mindful and use discernment with what we share to the general audience using online worldwide platforms. Well, worlds-wide platforms that can be tapped into. There are some things that in the past, as we have seen throughout history, have gotten into the hands of ones that should not have access to that information, which is sensitive and has been kept ancient secrets for so long, because as you see what has happened throughout history, when the wrong people have access to the whole truth and knowledge that is to be kept from misuse, it is misused and used against others instead of effort to work together. So I just wanted to say we should maybe be careful with everything that we are sharing as far as guidance on the spiritual journey, whether it's in regards to meditation, trance state, astral travel, hypnosis, things like that. People need absolute supervision and guidance, in my opinion. And if they are left to their own devices and without someone present guiding them, you very much can open windows, wormholes, portals, openings, gateways into other realms, dimensions, spiritual entity and habitations, perceptions, illusions, it's just so many different things. And when that happens, if you aren't knowledgeable in your craft and how to deal with these different transitions and be able to process them, then you're leaving yourself open for like a negative and lower vibration attachment, entity, spirit, energy, darker, lower, more negative vibration than what you project in your auric sphere. We'll get into that later. I can't even go there right now. It's been a long day, but anyways, so we have to make sure that people have the guidance and be responsible for what we share and put out there, because anyone has access to it, from an 85-year-old to a 5-year-old. And I'm guilty of doing the same, only because I was so excited about remembering from my childhood and revisiting truths from my childhood that I just wanted to share it, because I wanted to let everybody know, like, I'm right there with you. And like, I thought I was going insane, man. But, you know, I experienced it, so now I can, you know, share that experience and all the discoveries and the mistakes, and every time I fell down and every time I got back up. And by using all the tools, provide whole health, and there's no cost or fee or payment attached or puppet string of an IOU or credit or anything. I choose to use my services to provide to any and all sick and suffering, addicted, abused, human, animal, you name it. My ranch will not be closed to any as long as you are completely seeking that freedom wholeheartedly, and I'm quite a good judge of character. Very, very, very good. So I can cut through the BS, see to the core if someone is being authentic or not, and I'll know. And I don't judge. I'm not a hypocrite. I don't, fake anything. It is what it is. Real, real, real. All about authenticity, originality. And we have a visitor. See? Someone is interested in what I have to say. Just kidding. So that'll be for the next video. I'm going to get this one uploaded. The Libra scales are both balanced at this point. The shoe could fall in either 50-50 direction as far as my custody went. Very stone-faced, poker-faced response. But I'm hoping that some truth was shown and some justice will be served. And this mom rules. And these people up here are about to see a southern hurricane from Florida, and how a real mama bear does from the south. Okay, love you guys. Peace, everybody.